Oh right, I have my mic on. Preview. Hi everyone. You can all hear me. Courtney's here too.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Man, the remix of Gangplank out. So fucking good. Alright, let's get to it. Fortunately, this tablet does have a stand that comes with it, but Customs took my screws. They didn't put them back in, so they are sending me some new screws that way I can actually put on the stand that it comes with.
Customs took the screws off of it?
They didn't take the screws off of it. There's a bag of screws that it comes with, so that way you can screw the stand on it. And I can see the tape residue from where the bag was attached, and they never put it back in. Because it's very obvious that there was a tiny little bag for the screws in there, and it even showed me a picture of like how they somebody showed me a picture of how they stick the screws in and where they're usually attached in the boxes. And sure enough, there was tape residue.
Customs took a bag of screws out of the package.
And I think they meant to put it back in, but they forgot to. Thanks, Customs.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have gotten like a snack box and have Customs take 90% of it twice.
Anyway, this is a display tablet, so this is completely a new experience for me.
You can see the screen on your screen. On your screen. What? On your tablet. And you see the screen on your screen, Cedric.
Screen. And now I can actually use my main screen as well for other stuff. So like I can have YouTube, the chat and stuff open directly in like my main screen. That way I don't have to like manage screen real estate difficulty. I might actually even use like this tablet as like a screen for when I need to do some other things here and there. Alright, so let's get down to it. And I've had gotten so used to like the eye-hand coordination of a normal tablet, and very used to like not having my hand obstructing what I'm drawing. It's almost weird. By the way, the exercise that I'm doing right now is a very good way to get your it's a very good way to kind of improve your line consistency and line weighting. The idea is you draw a line with random pressure sensitivity throughout it, and then you try to do the inverse of that line. Like this one goes super thin to thick to thin to thick. This one, the follow-up line will be thick to thick. Came in thin to. It'd be a lot easier to do if I didn't have to rest this on my lap though. Standing upright. Gets to do one. But I can't do that until I get stand attached. I'm gonna try and avoid using the bottom. What's a little new with you people? Stream as well. This is a screen tablet, so what you're seeing on the interface that's being drawn on is what I have on my screen that I'm actually drawing on. So, cool thing. Gaomon PD1560, which I'll have a review coming out sometime next week. My keyboard. This up here. This is tolerable. Reorganize a lot of my space to accommodate for this stuff. I am not just a cat, I am a digital cat, so I draw by plugging my TV head into the computer's interface and affecting it directly. Obviously.
So you draw with your mind bullets?
Yes.
Mind bullet.
I'm still entertained by the idea of Bayonetta spider with a gun on every single one of her legs. What was that?
Oh, sorry.
Somebody outside?
No, it was a sound effect.
You know, one other advantage I would state about like traditional tablets that don't have a screen on them is you don't have to worry about like your head getting tired from you having to bend over the tablet. Just like sit up and stare at the screen, do it that way. If I wanted to, I could actually use this tablet in that manner. Suppose it's kind of opposing characters is I am not really planning to play Dauntless. I was expecting to play it because I thought it was going to come out before the PC release of Hunter, but Now, people always ask me what's the best way to get started at things. You're gonna have to answer that yourself, to be honest, because that's not gonna be something that a one-size-fits-all answer is going to. Because the answer is always going to amount to you need to just start. Instead of worrying about how you get started, literally just get started. That's usually going to be what the advice went evolving to. It's worse, please don't spam the chat. One Owu is one Owu too many. Started drawing when I was 15, so 12 years ago, digitally. People in stream today. Holding down the pan button and clicking the screen is identical to right click.
Interesting.
test this in. Yeah, that is. Get around this by just invert.
Cause I'm burning something powerful. Fuel injection action from my femur to my collarbone. Gone in 60 seconds as I'm blasted through the danger zone. Double time and rhyming, stopping on a dime. When they wave the checkered flag, you know I'm clocking in my time. Barriers are broken from the subsonic waves.
So weird. If I switch the controls around, using the right click button, and then clicking middle clicks instead. This is so weird.
Buckle up for safety cause you know about to blast off. Broken off the records, tell you son you better back off. Speeding like a demon, must be dreaming that my ass off. Faster than the speed of sound. I'm gone. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. All I wanna do is speed up till I find you. I'm saying 3, 2, 1, go! Black rocket afterburner, flip the switch and watch me zone. Iron eagle in a tail, buzz the tower, shake the room. Train conductor, locomotor, riding solo, pull a brake. Pass the point and no return, we're heating up the intake. I'm like tornado, probably really fatal. When I'm rapping all my shit, they like 808. All the competition can get left in the past. Supercharger in your lane, cause I'm just so fast. I'm gone. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. All I wanna do is speed up till I find you. I'm saying 3, 2, 1, go! I'm gone. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. All I wanna do is speed up till I find you. 3, 2, 1, go! You think this is a lyrical competition? This isn't the rap game, man. This is the fast lane, son. Oh, you think you're the equivalent to Mark 1? But I'm far past Mark 11 in this ish, man. I'm just following the rules of the road, you know? You wanna try following the rules of the road yourself, kid? I'm saying 3, 2, 1, go! I'm gone. Life in the fast lane, life in the fast lane. All I wanna do is speed up till I find you. I think homeboy here's driving with the e-brake on. Get ready to enjoy the essence of my exhaust pipe, brother. Let's go!
Can you stop spamming go, please, Packjack? E2 is not NIS.
Why is he doing that?
style should I give? Smaller. Not Cecil.
Like Cecil, a different spider.
So, Courtney, are you excited for Sonic Team Racing?
It looks fun. I haven't gotten it yet.
You decided to stream this week, you probably get enough money in donations to get it. Or you could get it and then stream it.
Yeah.
Actually might make for, like, an interesting little... That might actually be a good stream material.
It'd be interesting stream material if I can get other people to play with it.
How much is it?
Like $60, you know. But also the issue is no crossplay. So some people want it on different platforms than others.
Are you thinking of just getting it on PC, or would you?
I might get it on PC.
really wonder if there's a where it goes small. I'm doing a very gradual push here, and you can kind of see like right here, it suddenly amps up. Gotta be a way to fix this. There we go. Despite everything, I still like Undertale.
Yeah.
So, what kind of hairstyle should I give this character? Or this drawn?
A ponytail.
Maybe a short,
bun.
a short ponytail. I'm more thinking about like what style for the bangs though.
Just straight across.
Straight Hime bangs.
Yes.
Hime
Like
cut.
mine.
You know, not to make you jealous, Courtney, but I might be having pizza tonight.
God damn it. Why are you doing this to me? You know I'm suffering.
Sorry, that was weak.
Gotta up your game, man. Get into it.
Status of Hero 2. Scene 4 is partially, mostly done. Scene 5 hasn't been started yet. Scene 1 is like halfway done. The other scenes are about like 80% done. Most of my stuff actually goes up on my Twitters. I have 2 of them. Also, if you're curious about whose voice is what, I do have a little indicator on the right side of the screen about who's talking and when.
It is kind of hard to see because it's on
Yeah.
top of CSV.
I have moved it.
It will be moved. It is moved.
Why did I make this hand so fucking big? Well, at least you died quickly. So you got used to the concept of character death. Nope.
What happened? Hang on, I'm missing something.
Somebody played their first D&D game, and they died within 30 minutes.
Oof. That's pretty rough, actually.
It's standard fare for standard games.
Oh. More hardcore, normal D&D games, I'm assuming.
Ones where the DM doesn't grant the players any special conditions or special favors.
But what's the fun in that?
I mean, some people like the whole risk things. What's the point of having failures if they don't mean anything?
But I spent my whole time, I spent like 5 hours on a character. I'm not letting them die in 30 minutes.
I mean, that's your fault. Technically, a character, you should be able to whip them up in about like 10 to 20 minutes. Like, if you're trying to integrate like a pre-existing character and spending a lot of hours into them and stuff, that's one thing. But a lot of characters and stuff, especially for like first-time games, they're kind of meant to be a little bit more spendable, I guess. Like, you go off of a loose idea rather than fleshing out a huge backstory. Speaking of D&D,
I like being detailed.
and it's just you don't necessarily want to do that for your very first character.
But I did anyway! Ha!
I know, but it was also for a weird homebrew campaign where we literally fought a fucking dragon at level 5. And I don't know if it was a silver dragon or a white dragon, but it didn't make sense either way. Thank you, Tasty Tacos!
Ooh, tasty taco.
For the record, our very first D&D game that we played, Courtney and I were in it together. The 3.5 game. Homebrew stuff was fully allowed, pretty much everything on the Homebrew wiki, which has a lot of fucking busted shit.
We had like a... I was probably the most normal character. Me and Rev, we had the most normal characters.
Yeah, well, Spencer's wasn't abnormal either. Mine was the weird one. Courtney was playing a rogue.
A human rogue.
Yeah. Her character Will, who she probably will eventually make videos on.
Probably.
Rev was playing a half-elf bard who naturally, true to the stereotype, wanted to fuck everything.
And so he did.
And he absolutely tried to.
He tried
see.
to fuck almost everyone in the party except you.
No, he tried flirting with me when we first met. Spencer played a lizard folk fighter, which completely normal and stuff. I think 3.5 actually had fighters in our lizard folk in as a core race.
Mm-hmm.
There was also Meredith, who 90% of the game she fell asleep within the first 30 minutes, so we had to autopilot her character for 80% of the game.
But it's okay, she was playing a fairy, so she was very small and easy to just hide and just like, oh, she's taking a nap in somebody's backpack, it's fine.
And then I was playing a Drider, who that's actually where Cecil came from, and I was playing an Alchemist, who, as far as I know, doesn't have an official 3.5 rule set, so the entire thing was fucking messy. Like, Jax would randomly give me random ingredients without telling me what these ingredients could be used in. So that was annoying.
And also there was Meredith's boyfriend was also there.
Oh yeah.
Was he playing an orc?
He was playing a orc or a half-orc druid, and the thing is, in 3.5, druids have animal companions. And whenever he took a turn, I literally could go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and take a shower, and come back and he still wouldn't be done with his turn.
Also, he had a raptor.
Yes, because of that's the animal companion I mentioned.
He had a raptor named Munch.
Yes. So, like, part of his turn and stuff, he would get on his raptor, ride his raptor into battle, get off his raptor, make an attack, cast a spell, his raptor would attack, his raptor would activate the spell, and it was a mess. But then, so Jax, it was also his first time actually DMing, and we were all level 5. We all started at level 5, by the way. I don't think we ever leveled up.
I don't think so either.
At one point, we basically got a mission to kill a dragon. Dragon at the top of the... We had, like, a mysterious grimoire as well that I had found. Evil book. We had, like... I was carrying the book with me. We got up to the top. We encountered this dragon. I don't know if it was a white dragon or a silver dragon. Neither of them made sense, because this thing... If it was a white dragon, it shouldn't have been talking to us. It should have just tried to eat us on the spot. And if it was a silver dragon, it should have been a lot more trusting of us and trying to be a lot more nicer. Silver dragons are chill bros like that.
Jax just called it an elder dragon.
Yeah.
He didn't really specify what color it was.
He did say it was, like, whitish. But he never really did go into the details on whether it was metallic or chromatic. But, anyway, this thing didn't like us, told us to leave. We said that we had an artifact that we wanted to look at, and I pulled out the book, and then he made my character do a will save to not open it, and then she opened the book, and it unleashed fucking Pandora's box, which I don't know why a level 5 character would have been able to get their hands on this book. Just for opening the book, all this evil started pouring out, and then he said, like, he was going to kill us, and so we all ran away, except Spencer, who was low in the initiative order. And then he erected an invisible wall saying, like, hey, you guys can let Spencer die or you can come back and fight him. So we came back to fight him. The guy had an AC we couldn't hit. Eventually Jax caved because we were getting mad and said, like, okay, yeah, you hit, that crits, the dragon dies. And then the entire world started evolving and dying. And everything was falling to shit. And the world was basically going to be destroyed because one dragon died. Made sense. And so then we escaped through a portal to another plane and wound up in the middle of a battlefield. That was the end of that campaign.
Yeah, it ended on a cliffhanger.
It was weird. It was very, very weird. Right, back to drawing the spider lady. So yeah, that's the D&D story. I wonder if I should animate that one. It was such a weird campaign. So for context, by the way, why I'm drawing all these spiders, I made a homebrew race sheet thing for an Arachne race that actually would be playable and would not be broken to shit. Because, like, a lot of people, they will make homebrew races and they will give them a shit ton of features that are just oof. So I've been trying to figure out how to basically tool it so that way it's not broken as all hell. Like a lot of people that will give dryers and stuff like that. I'm liking the tablet so far. I need to get used to it still a little bit more, which is why I'm doing this. But like I've seen dryers where they have natural defense, natural weapons, poison, webs, always active spider climb, large size carrying capacity, as well as additional proficiencies and skills and stuff that you'd normally get from races. That was broken. The way I'm tooling this is it's like, yeah, you get webs, but you can only use it for webbing and stuff. If you want to use it for crafting, you have to get a feat for it. That also gives you the proficiencies. And then I also have like a rule set in there. So, like if you decide to climb on everything, there's rules on how that can be handled by the DM. Like if you get hit, you have to make a dex save of equal to 10 or the damage dealt. And if you fail it, you wind up falling. So that way, climbing actually poses a little bit of a risk. Kills here! Pathfinder has what they call graphs. The thing about Pathfinder in 3.5, I think it is they kind of have a lot of rules and stuff for homebrew, for custom races and things like that, where it's like they have this thing called a class level modifier. And that kind of complicates things a lot. Right. Liberals want spiders to be even sexier. Pathfinder basically took one of the most popular editions of D&D, 3.5, and made it a little bit more consistent, I guess. Because 3.5 had an issue with a bit of bloat, where there was just like so much content, so Pathfinder kind of acted like an overhaul of that stuff to make it a lot more compact, as well as giving it its own world. It's not an unofficial expansion of D&D, it's a separate game. It was originally based on 3.5, but it is its own thing. It uses a lot of similar rules to 3.5, but just kind of took its own route. If you want something that's crunchier, something that has a lot more math and stuff, like where you can level up skills rather than just gaining proficiencies and stuff like that, you might want to check out Pathfinder. Because it still is going. They have a Pathfinder playtest for version 2, but I personally don't think it's that good. I like a lot of the ideas in Pathfinder 2. Like, one thing that they have is every turn, instead of having your different types of actions, like your movement, attack, and then a swift or bonus action if you have something that can use it. Instead, Pathfinder 2, you have 3 actions, and every single thing you do costs 1 action, or 2 actions or more if it specifies it, like for a spell. But like, it's pretty cool because it means that, oh hey, I'm holding still, can I attack twice? Yeah, sure you can. The next attack will just be at -5, and the attack after that will be at -10. So it's cool things like that.
Aaron, please. Do you like it? We should make
But Pathfinder playtest, the way it handles skills, as well as the way the book is organized, are both just bad. They just do not work. Like, okay, it's cool that you get proficiency bonuses, your proficiency goes up as you level up, and that affects all your skills, but that means you have to recalculate your proficiency bonus for every single skill every single time you level up. So I dread leveling up in the game that I'm currently playing because it means I have to edit so much stuff on my character sheet, and it's not fun. The action system's really good, but and its book is not helping things, and skill system is not helping things. Also, they consolidated some skills in ways that I do not understand, like moving animal handling into a nature check. Is intelligence.
You just cheese knuckles and you jump, bang.
I think that it would make more sense as like a wisdom check, because it's like understanding what the animal is feeling and how to best remedy that situation, rather than making it an intelligence check. Like, oh, I followed this specific set of steps to calm an animal.
That was fucking banana peels, dude.
Yes, that's my rant.
Does not look like where you're supposed to be. You just keep going. You just keep on going. Bring your hands down. Bring your hands down. Now I got the rapping. Yo, I'm like Marky Mark. I got the rhythm and the rhyme. Bring your hands down. Bring your hands down. The electricity. You just cheese knuckles and you jump, bang, pause it. And then you go out and you can keep doing it forever. You can just keep doing it forever. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. It was the heat of the moment. You can see my heart breaking. Hearts on fire, strong desire. They have a disease. And the other heart is the other one. 'Cause the other heart.
I mean, I've never seen anything about the Warhammer or 40k rule set stuff. The most I've seen is a bit of the All Guardsmen party exposed. I don't really know anything about Warhammer and stuff like that. I just know that it's incredibly crunchy, which that's not really the issue with Pathfinder 2. The issue isn't really the balance, it's more a matter of, I want to look this up. Why isn't this in an order that makes sense? Or, I want to do this thing. Why is it so complicated to do? Like, the advantage of an old skill system, they try to homogenize it so that way you don't keep putting levels into skills in Pathfinder 2. And because that's what D&D did. In D&D, you're either proficient in a skill or you're not. And if you're proficient, you get a flat bonus that's based on your level from a table. So you know that, like, hey, if I'm proficient, I add +2 to this bonus. That's easy. In Pathfinder 1, as well as 3.5, you instead had levels, where every time you leveled up, you could put points into a skill. That actually is preferable to what Pathfinder 2 did, because a skill will only change if you put points into it, or if you gain an appropriate skill increase, or an appropriate ability increase. So as a result, you don't have to rewrite every single goddamn skill that you have.
I know you're just saying things. Nonsense. That's the lyrics. Cool. Those are great lyrics.
Let's get a fuzzy friend screen. That's a very big fuzzy friend. Hot tip. Use fucking references. You're like Beezier. Uchu. Oh yeah, if you ever want to draw a spider, something I recommend, that I forget to do sometimes, draw the legs in like batches, like do the first part of the leg first, instead of doing one leg individually at a time, like this. That from that part. Zoom in batches like that and you can do them easier. Also helps keeps the sizing consistent.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, so here's something interesting. Last night I had another 5e game hosted by Spencer. The one who hosted the original adventure involving copper stuff. Part of the city just wound up blowing up. Basically a terrorist organization, or not necessarily a terrorist organization. There was a merchant that had come to town, and he had magic items with him. Well, after he had been there for a few days, a few thefts have broken out, and he especially seemed distraught because he had something called a phoenix egg. Obviously a plot MacGuffin. When cracked, it basically releases a huge wave of fire that can decimate an entire city block. And so we were basically trying to find it, figure out what happened to it, while also investigating the other thefts that happened in the area. We found this one individual named Lupe, who she had basically threatened us before because she didn't like that we were allied with the temple city. And she was basically surrounded by a bunch of guys. We managed to kill one in one hit because her dagger was poisoned with a poison that did 27 damage in a single hit. So, for reference, the dagger did 1d6, and then the poison did, like, what was it? I want to say it 8d6 worth of damage. Sounds about right. It did a lot of damage. But lo and behold, they started ganging up on her and managed to actually bring her down. She has like 2 HP left. We're just kind of watching this ordeal from the shadows and stuff like, oh, finally, is she gonna get killed? And she pulls out the phoenix egg and blows it off and literally kills half of the city.
Oh.
And so now we are all currently hiding on a boat while the slums of the city burns. Though in the process we had actually evacuated a nearby home. Got some people out. Thing of Recnera. I haven't really drawn much monster. I've drawn a little bit of Poppy and a little bit of... That's about it. And one thing of Sue one time. It's ink. The brushes that I have, all of them are very, very simple. Like, this one here, probably won't be able to show the interface at the window. Can't pick up the monitor. But, all this is it's a brush with a minimum size. This one, the sketching brush I use, I cannot share it, because I'm not the one who made it. It's discontinued. And then otherwise, most of these I do not use. A lot of these were just tests. So they are not worth using.
What should I have for dinner if I'm not gonna have pizza?
Craving.
Pizza. I was gonna get a barbecue pizza, because that sounded pretty good. I just want to eat something substantial.
Something with carbs.
Something good for my soul. Kind of pushing it yesterday.
Would mac and cheese work?
I already had mac and cheese like 5 times this week.
What about making night breakfast with eggs?
I guess. I can eat scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
That's what it's recommended to me. I can have pancakes because they're soft.
One thing that's weird. Have you ever tried making scrambled eggs in a microwave?
That sounds terrible.
It's not. It actually works really well. I used to do it when I was younger and stuff. This sounds really weird, but I would do like microwave scrambled eggs with a bit of cream cheese in it. And they came out like really, really creamy. It was definitely different than like normal scrambled eggs, but it had its like a unique taste that was still good. But like if you do microwave scrambled eggs, all you do is you put the eggs in like a measuring cup, whip them a little bit, microwave them a little bit, and as soon as they start hardening, you take them out, whip them a little bit more to break them up, and then put them back in, and they come out really, really fluffy.
Interesting.
Microwave doesn't affect the flavor at all.
I was just afraid of it affecting the texture.
They come out really, really fluffy. As long as you don't do them for too long, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I was afraid of it like getting rubbery and weird, like most microwave foods.
Arm is me. This entire pose is bugging me.
My brain is so stupid.
What happened?
I was about to start a conversation about dreams, and then immediately, like, I was trying to form the sentence in my head, right?
Right?
And then as I was doing that, my brain immediately went to the video of the kid trying to talk about having a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything. Why does my brain do this? Why is my brain full of memes?
Somebody help her, she's addicted to memes.
I've been on the internet for too long, man. Have you ever had a dream that you
Somebody help her.
Why the fuck does my brain do this? Why am I like this?
For the record, and those that are curious, my grandma is not exactly better. She actually did break her hip. Wonderful. She's in rehab right now. No idea how well she'll recover, because she's really old.
How old is she?
86.
Oh, that's old. That's like average lifespan old.
Unless we're not very certain of longer as all. I don't want to get old.
Me neither.
Can our cyberpunk future where we have like robotic augments already transport my mind into a robot?
Not as long as capitalism exists, I'm sorry.
I mean, capitalism is one of the driving forces behind it.
But
Kind of
only
why all
rich
the-
people can do that.
Just have to get rich.
Eat the rich. Let's eat the rich.
Eat the rich and absorb their powers.
What's their powers? Racism?
Money. Even if it's stolen money.
Now I've got that stupid kid stuck in my head.
Have you ever,
Have you ever had the dreams that you want, you could. Okay, so the only way to fix this is for me to actually go and watch the video. So I will do that. Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream base boosted? What the fuck?
you discovered something exceptionally cursed?
Have you ever... Kid tries to say, have you ever had a dream like this for 10 hours straight? Oh wait, it's muted, hang on. Why don't I have this saved onto my computer yet? I need to fix it. I like that at the end of that video, after he like finally gets the sentence out of his mouth, he just like sits back and smiles like he's thinking, I totally nailed that. Perfection.
Friday legs are coming along pretty good. And incoming Toho music. you ever been so tired that you slept a day, past a day and woke up starving? I have never slept for more than 24 hours, no. I have woken up hungry.
I wake up hungry every day. In the morning. That put me on like a train of thought. I remember when, like back in the day when I was a kid and I couldn't even stay up for New Year's because I would just pass out before midnight, and now look at me.
Yeah, now you can't sleep at all.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even sleep ever. Stay up until 4 in the morning, I get sleepy, then I get ready for bed, I lay down, and then I can't sleep.
Aren't you glad you no longer work at Publix?
Yes. Have you ever been as far? Oh, what is it? I remembered an old meme.
Oh, you got another meme in your head.
I have a question for you, or to the chat. Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go on to do look more like?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting.
Yo, motherfucker, listen up to me. Whenever I go to the Renaissance Fair. Hold on, let me start over.
Okay.
Yo, motherfucker, listen up. Every time that I go up to the Renaissance Fair, I see a guy and I cannot tell a lie. Everywhere I go, people ask me, where do I go when I pee? I go to the restroom next to the jousting area. Yo, just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Hey, yo, just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Yo, everybody, here's my story. I really like cake, and my name's Rory. It's my favorite pastry. I sometimes eat it hastily.
Oh, that was a nice rhyme.
Oh, thanks, man. Every time I go to the store, I eat it and I eat some more. Yo, listen up to me. Every day I have to go pee and I eject myself from the grump room. Cause I got to go poo-poo. Boom, boom. Out my butt. What? Out his butt, yo!
Can't believe Mario Maker used the phrase Mad Lad.
Just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Hey, yo,
You know, vector layers really make drawing spider characters a lot easier because you can kind of draw the segments of the limbs and just copy paste them and move the segments around, kind of like posing a puppet. That way, the limbs all kind of have the same length. You don't wind up accidentally fluctuating the lengths. And because you're bending it, it's not really repetitive copy-paste. You can still see that all the legs have a unique pose and shape to them, and it doesn't look like I just flipped the canvas or anything. Granted, I think symmetry is kind of...
Just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Hey, yo-yo. Just like a yo-yo, I go back and forth, yo. Back and forth on people liking me. Back and forth on people liking me. Yay! Wait, you think you can do better? No. All right, give us a rap.
Game Grumps episode was time for graph on.
Katamari Damacy number like 2 or 3.
Say you're a dancer, dance, take no for an answer, no way, I'm just persistent, baby. What can I say? Don't wanna be a black hole of negative emotions, it's true. I wanna be like her, wanna be good to you. Universe, calling out, every whisper, every shout. Cheap shots on me, so drink up, honey, this one's for free. On the rocks, hit me up with another brandy. Don't stop, give me space, I'm feeling dandy. Do we deserve this? Is it our purpose? It's just fan service, this beauty on the surface. You like what I like, that target demographic, so much traffic, getting graphic, all your thoughts are so...
I'm gonna go feed the cats. BRB.
I'll be your sleeper hit. Let me take this thing in an overdrive. Let me take this thing in an overdrive. Yeah. Beat so hard. Heart beats so hard. Heart beats so hard. I'm reeling from the burn that I felt within. Heart beats so hard. Yeah, down under the scotch just to drown my sin. I dream of electric sheep and all my responses stay the same. They're just zeros and ones. I can't have fun and I'm the only one to blame. Heart beats so hard. Zero at the bar, just feeling strange. You say the answer, talk, I wanna be sane one more time. Ain't no damn crime, whisper those lies to myself no more. It's true, wanna be with you. Universe, calling out, Every whisper, every shout, cheap shots on me. So drink up, honey, this one's for free. Rocks, hit me up with another brandy. Don't stop, give me space, I'm feeling dandy. Do we deserve this? Is it our purpose? It's just fan service, this beauty on the surface. I like what I like, that target demographic. So much traffic, getting graphic. All your thoughts are so Jurassic. So look a little bit deeper on these values in which I strive. I'll be your sleeper hit. Let me take this thing in an overdrive. Let me take this thing in an overdrive. Yeah, on the rocks.
Phone call I had to take care of. Thinking about crocodile monster rolls, and it's not just like a lizard folk, you're probably thinking of a furry. I hate to break it to you. You know what happens around here to furries? The answer is nothing. I have no beef with furries. Except for the ones that roleplay. Like, they can't turn off their roleplay button. Those ones I have a beef with, but not because they're furries.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm not getting pizza.
Oh. Good, suffer with me. That does sound pretty good. I could totally eat a burrito, but I don't have Filibertos.
And I'm like, that's a burrito that I'm...
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
I mean, a few nights ago we actually had
Ooh,
very.
that sounds really good. I just really want to eat some meat.
Carbs.
I want the protein. The protein, the carbs, the umami flavor of beef or pork. But alas. I've just been having soup, mac and cheese, applesauce, yogurt, pudding, jello, ice cream. I mean, this morning I had a pancake sausage kind of sandwich thingy, like a griddle sandwich, and that went okay because it was frozen. Heat it up in the microwave and it gets really soft, so that was okay to eat. And yesterday I had that sushi, but that was also really soft. I do have ingredients for chicken Alfredo. I can make that. That might be good. What do you think?
Alfredo's.
Some chicken Alfredo, add a little bit more Parmesan.
No, monster girls are not more human than animal. Monster girls are actually monsters. They're monsters sometimes crossed with human parts, but sometimes they're also their own thing. Just taking an animal and making it anthropomorphic is not making a monster girl.
No, you're just making a furry.
It's why, like, a werewolf is something distinct from just, like, a wolf girl. Which is also distinct from, like, a wolf girl kimono Mimi. Which... debatable whether or not kimono Mimi fit into the monster girl category. Some people say they do, some people say they don't.
They don't. Unless they're like a Bake Neko or a Kitsune, they don't.
I mean, that kind of throws the door wide open, because it also opens the option to, like, certain fictions of werewolves.
Mm. I feel like as long as it just depends. It's a case by case scenario. I feel like cat girl, that's not a monster girl. That's just a semi furry. But like a
semi-furry.
Bake Neko, that's based off of a yokai, the Bake Neko yokai, which is a monster. So that
Well,
kinda
technically it's a
counts.
ghost. Spirit. The thing is that if you're... it has to rely partially... like, the thing is that if it's only just appears in... if you're going strictly based on, like, lore and stuff, then that kind of opens the door to a lot of other things as well that you wouldn't consider. Not monster. Or monster characters.
I think it's just up to interpretation in a case-by-case scenario. Like I said.
The thing I always go with is that, like, visually you can tell whether or not the person wanted to actually make a monster character, or if they wanted to literally just draw, hey, I want to be a furry.
Hey, I want to draw titties.
It's not even that. Like, drawing titty is one thing, but, like, whenever, like... I'm gonna harp on furries a little bit here. In D&D games, when they're making, like, when they're allowing homebrew races, you can easily tell the difference between somebody who wants to play as a monster and somebody who just wants to play as an anthropomorphic fox. Like, there's a... like, werewolves, you could argue that they fall into both categories as both a monster and a furry, I would say. But it's very obvious when somebody has a werewolf character versus it's just a fucking furry. That they're saying is a werewolf, so that way they can stick it in monster groups. Like, physical design-wise and stuff, you can also just kind of, like, look at the faces and stuff, and that's usually kind of a dead giveaway. Because furries kind of tend to, like, gravitate towards Okay, I'm back. I had a burrito.
God, if there's not a fucking Game Work remix of this episode, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
A perfect shot. I would expect nothing less from a computer. Programmed to kill. I mean play golf.
Let's begin objective A. Fool the humans into thinking you're real. Trick the humans with inferior skill, even though you could win every time. I guess I can use my computer brain to calculate the angles at which to hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Primary objective, fool them all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't let that Terminator to rid for you. Shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger you can rule.
I need to get caught up on my Game Grumps Undertale watch through. I made it to the first stream, but the second stream I missed, and I missed the third stream because I was watching the VOD. See ya! Missed the second and third stream. Third stream because I was watching the second stream VOD.
I really fucked up there. Didn't know it would be too hard. Not even moving your feet. You didn't do that with a cheat. If I used 100% of my robot strength, I would have decimated it. All humans will burn anyway. The same other brain I use to identify the weak spots in humans. Hole in one, baby. Hole in one, baby. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Text every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't have to terminate to wait for you. Shit, shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger you can do it.
There's not a way to music request because people would request songs that would get me Content ID scanned. I did have a public playlist that was available for some time. Then people started putting shit like unboxing videos and stuff in it, so I deleted it.
present from all the cracks. Wake up, sheeple. Open your eyes to the world around you. Wonder why I go to coffee and tea leaf instead of the box. Can we go to the grocery store? Cause I'm craving some peach. Moving to the country, we're gonna eat a lot of peaches. Yeah, eat shit. Kill the president. Fighting for the forces of good because it's easier. Kill the president. I can do it. I know how to do it. Kill the president. Because it's more convenient for me. Kill the president. Fuck you, president. Yeah, fuck you. Good job. Just because I'm fighting for the forces of good doesn't mean I haven't given up on my lifelong dream of murdering president. Decisions. Why not both? Why can't I have my cake and all kill president? President is going to die. Here, Mr. President, would you like a slice of death? Here it is. Delicious, isn't it? Yeah, it's extra frosted with black hatred.
There's something for you, Master Sword.
Yeah,
Make something out of that, M1.
like a pungent blood cocktail. You son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Bloodborne is one for all.
Yeah, yeah.
Bloodborne's fun for all.
In the forest, man. In the forest is where the fucking shit is. Covering all my bases.
Get into the groove, or you've got to prove your love to me. Jeez, this is like Gun-Ho Junction.
Good jams. It's gotta be down here. Straight down on the floor, dead. He's dying, now he's dead. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking gun bullshit.
By gun bullshit, I mean guns.
Put in the time, put in the time, put in the time, put in the time. Wait, I do have Molotovs. Oh, I should use them. Oh, I should use them.
How burn, my ass 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 how burn.
Okay, that's a little thing we call stinking thinking. Rad, awesome, totally tubular. What is our objective? Get into your groove. You did it. Wow. Okay, Aaron, bravo. Forest, bro. Fucking Spider-Man. Put in the time.
Schminkle, dinkle, biddle,
asshole burns, my 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 asshole burns. Improvisation makes it burn. It makes my asshole burn, my asshole burns. It burns so good, my asshole burns. Everybody loves my asshole 'cause my asshole burns.
Wait, what? Of the knuckles going into freaking thing. To the spear. Flipping with the spear. That's not right. Hands can be hard.
Try to run me through. Hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're starting? But you sure we got the clue how bad this we go. Don't you know? No more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere. All around you is not what you foretold.
You never see it coming!
You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do a D, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Why just a bit a second ago? Clear blue sky, but now lightning's like your last result. It's not an accident that no one hears you cries at your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the
I mean, you're asking me to go back and grab recordings of stuff that I haven't recorded. That's the problem. Can't really go back in time.
Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You'll never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for eyes. You're done but the time it hits you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spinning, but the net you didn't catch it in time.
Hello!
I'm back.
For some reason. There it goes. Everybody, Courtney's back. Say hi to her.
Okay,
Nurse, we need to perform an immediate jazzer section.
Oh, this is hard.
His kidneys aren't funky enough.
Get loose, giblets, fuck your baby. Fuck your baby.
Oh, now you can't do it.
Get loose, giblets, fuck your baby. Alright, check it out. Fuck your baby.
Oh, now you can't do it.
Do my little dance in advance.
Great, got my
What's my jam?
spiders.
Jam.
And what does that accomplish, huh? We're gonna have
These
fun
spiders.
tonight. Playing goddamn checkers.
What's my jam? What's my move jam?
And what does that accomplish? Nothing.
Come on, baby. Give me lovin', come on.
Gather round the corner, half a mile from here.
Thing.
See that long train run, and I want it to disappear. Down left, the left, where we're jumping now.
It's fucking checkers.
What you think about the situation?
Oh, but there's one.
What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. You gonna jump over my head? Come on. If you do, you might be dead. Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Trying to
touch
erase
you.
line.
Then
Turned out to be a bubble on my
you gonna
vector.
jump over my head? Come on.
Hmm.
If you do, you might be dead. Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna touch you where you don't want. Then you can't see.
Gather round the corner, half a mile from here. See that long train run, and I want it to disappear. Down left, the left, where we're jumping now.
It's fucking checkers.
What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. Boom fucking jams. Boom fucking jams. Boom fucking jams. Boom fucking jams. Love the way you touch my people, yeah. Love the way you touch my poo-poo, yeah. Got a big, huge dick in my mouth tonight. Gonna fuck a dude, Gonna help my bros get into the base, come on. Sitting in the holes, getting all excited. I'm so horny I can fuck a dude, but I won't cause I don't like dudes. Gotta pee about now. Gotta poo about now. Alright about now.
It's fucking checkers.
What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers. What you think about the situation? What you think about the situation, baby? About the checkers.
Probably some of your best work.
Thanks.
PSP had a way to like toggle a layer frequency based off of a hot. Confine this to a hotkey. I can. That'll speed me up a lot, because now I don't have to fiddle with the layer settings. Get goddamn transparency locks. Get a better way for the and just go like all at once. Huh. And I just realized it didn't play and in the screen. Second. Oh. So weird. Tablet PC mode works better for the pressure sensitivity because, as you can see, when I draw a line, it doesn't have the rapid acceleration in size as much. But for some reason, the zoom tool has like a delay to it. It's actually working. Shit's weird. Then, okay. I don't know if you guys can see it, but when I hold down Alt or Shift or Control, it'll bring up a little stupid prompt saying like, hey, you are holding down this button. You know that you are holding down this button? You're holding down this button.
I just wanted to remind you that you are indeed holding down that button. Just in case you didn't know.
Try this one more time. Okay, so Windows Ink is mandatory to use it in tablet PC mode. Cool. Bunch of spiders. Spiders. Spiders, Greg.
Spiders, George.